West Holila zufter finden, in ich bin nicht du, mein Schönster, sollst Holila sich verkehren. Himmel ist schon Chmarne schwarz, hinkt so wie du bei mir in Herz. Siehst die Nacht sich wieder gules, eilu, eilu, in mein Herz nicht bei Vinkl ist, schlufsche Sonnenju. In mein Herz nicht bei Vinkl ist, schlufsche Sonnenju. Wirst durchs Wachsen Abenteuer seiner Gitterrieden Stamme, wo's meint Leben Narren Meure, sollt erklären dir deine Mama. Bist ein Kind, die bist noch klein. Hoi Kind meins, die sollst mich kennen verstehen. Hinter Bäumen wachsen Grusen, eilu, eilu, in die weiße Windenblusen, schlufsche Sonnenju, in die weiße Windenblusen, schlufsche Sonnenju. Eilu, eilu, schluf meine Kind, oi, Herz meins. Eilu, eilu, sei mir
support to Israel could be in jeopardy. Humanitarian groups say Israel has failed to meet today's U.S. deadline to improve the flow of
Just a moment, I'll see who is talking.
at the White House and Kylie
Leah, do you have your CNN on? Turn off your TV.
Oh, I thought I did. I'm sorry. I will just now.
Okay.
Can I
Okay.
ask a question before we start?
Before we start, okay.
Yeah, about so I always print the version of the song. It's easier for me to translate it in advance. And every single one of my sentences is reversed. You know, like your was, you know, unter Bäumer großen wachsen. Or großen wachsen. And mine says großen wachsen Bäumer unter. And I'm wondering if something weird happened. I just printed what was sent to me, and it looks like mine printed from left to right instead of from right to left.
Correct.
Did anybody else have that problem if they printed it out? I'm just curious.
I saw that Bob nodded his head, so probably Bob, yes, you too?
I sing it just the way she's, but not.
No. I'm talking about the
No,
printout
No,
cookie.
print out was the same. I mean,
had
what
the
she's
same
saying is the way it goes.
Okay,
Marif,
so
can you?
I'm
just
not
a
the
moment.
only one. All right,
No, not the only one. Marif, can you explain why?
Pardon me? What?
Can you explain why it printed, on the other side? No?
It has to do with the setting with your translation settings when you're
Right.
It's a challenge. I mean, anyone can do it if it's correct. You know, it's-
No, I mean, the thing is, it never happened to me before, and I didn't realize it until just now. I
It- it-
thought that, I thought that that's the way it's supposed to be.
it may well have been how Maurice, just copied and pasted or whatever he
Yeah,
did to
maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
or
All
the
right, okay, all
or
right.
the or the
Okay,
PDF.
Maurice?
I have no
Namonski.
idea.
No,
Es
the
ist
other
dasselbe
Maurice.
wie, es ist dasselbe wie Sukas und Tuchas.
Right. There was,
Okay,
We-
let's start.
Yeah.
Let's
well,
start.
1 second. For Sukkot, they put, and it was a joke going around that instead of right to left, it was Tuchus.
That's
Backwards,
right.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's-
yeah.
So that's
It was
what happened to
a
you,
it
Elaine.
was a Sukkot box.
Yeah, well,
It was
that's what he
Sukkot
said. Maurice.
box.
Right.
And they did it
So
for, but
that's what happened to you.
Okay,
no, but
Daniel,
their words were actually, here, the words are fine. The words are, unter is unter, it's not the reverse, but the words, the
yeah,
order.
we get it.
Elaine,
Yeah,
see what
right.
happens next Woche.
Yeah, see what happens next
can't- you
time,
can't
and then
Greenwich Telfin.
we will deal with it if it continues. Okay.
Okay.
It must
Okay,
be a
Daniel,
Chechen
we-
conspiracy.
It's
Read it
probably,
beforehand.
the way you copied and pasted. That's probably how.
Okay.
Read it beforehand so you know what it reads like.
Don't get paranoid. It'll all pass.
Yeah.
Is next Woche.
This next epoch. Okay, Daniel, will you read the English, please?
Of course. In the past, we've listened to the Chazonim Moshe Oisha and Yosela Rosenblatt and have read about Yiddish films that dealt with the ambivalence of Chazonim drawn to perform on the secular stage. The Yiddish lullaby Unter Beimer Wachsen Grassen, the grasses grow under the trees, was written by Moshe Oisha and Alexander Olsha Etsky. Yeah,
Shansky.
For one such film, there was the Wiener Stadt Kassen, the city cantor of Vilna, in 1940, starring Moshe Oisha.
Good.
Just a moment. Yeah. Okay. Can you continue?
Sure. The Kazan here leaves his family, his shul, and Vilna to embark on his operatic career in Warsaw. He bids his sleeping son goodbye by singing him the lullaby. One day, right in the middle of singing opera in Warsaw, he learns that his son has died. Mad with grief, he sings the lullaby on stage, then disappears. He eventually returns to his Vilna shul on Yom Kippur, singing Kol Nidre, and dies.
Okay.
Very
Finish it.
scary.
Continue.
Yeah, continue.
The story is based on the life of Yol David Lovenstein Strashunsky, who was a musical prodigy, a chazan at the age of 12. He left his family to study music with the Polish composer Monizucki. I don't speak Polish. He left Vilna and his family, gave concerts in a number of cities, and ended up in an asylum.
Oh,
Okay.
oh.
Thank you. Here, the song is sung here by Mimi Sloan.
A beautiful, beautiful voice.
Really beautiful. Okay. Alvin, can you start, Alvin?
Ja, Moment. Interbäume.
Unter, not enter.
It's fine.
It's also
Inter
Inter.
is fine.
Inter is very good because I also say Inter.
Oh,
Interbäume wachsen großen. Lo, I. Und die Beise Winden bloßen. Schlafje. Sonnenju. So under the trees, grass grows. And the I don't know what beza means.
Angry.
Angry winds.
Vinton, and the angry winds blow. Sleep, little boy, little son, sleep. Und die Base, Vinton blossen, schlafje, and under and the winds blow, the bad winds blow, but sleep, little boy, little son.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Elaine, can you read? From the right side.
I'm gonna read it off of here. It's just too complicated, too confusing. Okay.
Yeah, I was kidding.
Ja, I know. Sitz mein Kind nicht bei dem Fenster. West Khalila Zug der Vielen. So sit my child not by the window because you, God forbid, should feel a draft.
Yeah.
Yeah. Und ich will nicht du mein Schenster, and I don't want you, my beautiful one, you know, my
Okay.
Schenster, right? The beautiful one. Soll's Chalila sich verkillen, that you should, God forbid, I don't know if I got verkillen, I don't know.
It's a cold.
It's a cold.
A chill, a cold, get cold, yeah. Himmel is shine, chmarne schwarz. Heaven is already and is beautiful. What's chmarne? I couldn't find that.
Clouds.
Cloudy.
Oh,
Cloudy.
it's dark, cloudy, dark. It's dark and cloudy. Punkt azoi wie da bei mir is hearts. Exactly the way my heart feels.
Good.
Dark and cloudy.
Anything,
I wanna
Maurice?
Good. Very good.
Okay. Yes, Golda?
Himmel is sky, not heaven.
Oh, sky.
In this
the
context,
sky.
it's the sky, right? But
Yeah,
himmel
yeah,
also
yeah.
means heaven.
Okay, you're right. Okay. So,
And I want to sing it.
sorry, you know, the competition is too hard. The competition. She sings it so nicely. Let us leave it like this. Julia, can you read, Julia?
I don't like her accent, I have to tell you that.
It's okay. She doesn't like yours either.
Is die Nacht sich
Mine is the
wieder
right.
Okay, let Julia read, please.
Sis die Nacht sich wieder Goles, Eilu, und mein Herz mit weh und Kloles, Schlafsche zunnen you. Und mein Herz mit weh und Kloles. Now, I don't have another name, another line after that.
It's the same. Schlafsonnen you. It's a repeat.
Oh, Schlafschussen you.
It's a repeat.
Pardon?
It's a repeat of the lines.
Schlafschussen you und mein Herz mit weh und Kloles.
Okay. So can you translate it, please?
This is the ninth. Again, Gaulis is Gaulis, what?
Diaspora.
Diaspora, and Lulu, and mein Heart mit they und Clolis, and let's see, Schlafschussen you, sleep, my son, and my heart mit they und Clolis, and my heart. Pardon?
Curses.
Letter.
And mein heart mit weh und Clolis, and my heart with weh und Clolis.
Curses.
We will ask
Cursing.
Maurice to translate this line.
Cursing.
Okay. Yeah. Maurice,
Right,
please.
in my heart with pain and cursing.
Mhm. Okay. And Shlof says on you. Okay. Thank you, Julia. Leah, can you continue?
I'll try. I just had surgery on my eye, but I'll try. Ves Osken Ois wachsen a Bentora seiner guter Jid mistome. Was mein Leben an Amore soll der klären dir dein Mame. Bist du Kind, du bist noch klein, oi Kind meines, du sollst mich kennen, verstehen.
Well, they did a wonderful job on your eyes.
One
Wonderful job.
more to go.
You saw wonderfully. Okay, now to translate.
You want me to do it?
Yes, if you can, please.
Okay. Vest, you will grow to be a Torah scholar. I don't know, Ben Torah.
Yeah.
A scholar.
A scholar,
yeah.
a Torah scholar. You will probably be a good Jew. Was meine Leben amore? What is the word vos?
What?
Who understands life, perhaps?
Vos means what? Vos means, what does vos by itself
Okay,
mean?
Maurice, please.
So,
The word vos.
well, literally, it's what? What does it mean to live that kind of life?
And what is an amore?
That's my question.
Okay.
I think it's a scholar, but I'm not sure.
Okay, the Amoraim.
Oh, I know what that
Amoraim.
is. Okay,
Amoraim and
okay.
Tanaim. They
Right.
they were scholars.
Right,
They were
right.
scholars in antiquity. I'm not sure exactly when. If Morty is with us, he can
Yes,
maybe tell us.
I am. It was at the time of the beginning of the Talmud, around
Okay.
between 100 and 200 of the Common Era.
Okay, this I didn't remember the timing.
Could you thought it was
That's
It's
okay.
a little before your time.
could you
We're all entitled. We're all entitled to forget sometimes.
yeah, could you translate it as like a Mishnah rabbi? You
Yeah.
know, like a rabbi of the
Yeah,
Mishnah.
yeah, yes,
Yes. Yes.
But it would be
In fact, that's
Amoira.
what they were.
Mhm.
We pronounce it Amoira, or in Yiddish, right? In Hebrew, Amora, but Amoira.
Yeah. Amoraim. If I know it is Amoraim and Tanaim.
Yeah.
Barbara, yes.
So I read that it was the 3rd to 5th centuries that the Amorim, you know, were had commentary on the Mishnah. So that's 3 to 5 century. So I don't know.
Could it possibly be living without fear?
No. No, the way it's written, it's Amoraim, the Amora. Okay, we will check the dates later on. We will check the dates later and see, okay?
Still debating
Okay, so-
about the dates. I mean, you're not going to find a definitive, absolute answer to exactly when it was.
So, where were we? Leah, you were
So
translate-
der Klären dir dein Mame. Now der Klären is what? Listen to?
Explain.
What?
Explain. Your mother will explain it
to your mother. You're bist a Kind, you're a child, du bist noch klein, you're still little. Oi Kind mein, oi my child, du sollst mich kennen, verstehen. You will, du sollst, I guess you're going to understand me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's about
Okay.
it.
Thank you. Good. Thank you. And
Yeah. Can you
Yes.
just translate the Zol der Klaren dir dein Mama? I mean, translate it. I thought it was that your mother.
Just a moment. Maurice is going to do it. So
Yes, your mother will explain it to you because
you.
he's leaving. He's abandoning the family.
Yep.
The mother, the kid's mother will have to explain these things to him.
Thank you.
My understanding is that it means that your mother ought to explain to you what it means to live as a scholar of the Mishnah.
Ben Torah.
Right.
So the
She
Zohar
ought
means
to, or she
ought to,
should,
yeah.
you know.
And so
Okay.
should.
Okay, let's continue. Henrietta, can you
Yes.
read?
Unter Beimer wachsen großen, Allelu, Allelu, und die Beser Winden blasen, Schlösser sind you. It's already been translated. You want me to
You're right.
translate it again?
Right.
No, you're right. We translated it, so let's go on. Can you continue?
Schlaf my kind, oi Herzen meiner, Allelu, Allelu, sei mein Gesinnt.
Sei mir.
Sei mir gesinnt. Sleep, my child. Oh, my heart. You're my heart. And be well.
Good.
Good. Thank you. Thanks. Okay. Let's listen to it once again. She's singing it beautifully. So.
Hinter Bäumen wachsen Grusen, Eilu, Eilu, in die weiße Windenblusen, Schlufsche Sonnenju, in die weiße Windenblusen, Schlufsche Sitz mein Kind nicht bei dem Fenster, wirst du lila Zufter finden, und ich will nicht du mein Schönster, sollst du lila sich verkehren. Himmel ist schon noch marne schwarz, in mein Herz nicht Vinkl ist, Schlufsche Sonnenju. In mein Herz nicht Vinkl ist, Schlufsche Sonnenju. Wirst du's wachsen, ben teure, seiner Gitterrieden Stamme, wo's meint Leben nur in Meure, sollt erklären dir deine Mama. Bist a Kind, die bist noch klein, hoi Kind meins, die sollst mir kennen verstehen. Hinter Bäumen wachsen Grusen, Eilu, Eilu, in die weiße Windenblusen, Schlufsche in die weiße Windenblusen, Schlufsche Sonnenju. Eilu, Eilu, schluf meine Kind, oh, ihr Herz meins. Eilu, Eilu, sei mir
Beautiful. Okay,
Beautiful.
before I stop it, Bonnie, yes?
Yeah, can someone explain the last line? Sei mir gesund. She's wishing her son well, but what is the construct with sei mir?
It's
Be
be
by
healthy
mir?
for me.
Oh, for me,
Right,
be well.
right.
Okay. Barbara?
So I'm having trouble with that line, siz die nach sich. Could you please explain that for me? Why is there zich there? I guess I'm not following.
Where is it?
Yeah.
Here?
The previous one.
Yeah, I don't.
No.
Yeah, I
Siz
don't
die
think.
nach sich.
Right, I don't think the
It's a
zich.
grammatical thing. It
Yeah, I
doesn't
don't think it
mean
needs to be
anything
translated.
special.
Why is it constructed that way? That's what I'm
I
trying
don't
to.
know. I mean, we've had that before in
Oh, yeah.
stories and poems where Yiddish is used the reflexive form, zich, but it doesn't translate into anything in English.
It really, technically, it does not belong because die Nacht is not a person, and sich usually applies to a person.
Yeah.
But they put it in maybe to have it rhyme.
Okay.
And to be with the music.
To rhythm.
If
Thank you.
if I can say
Yes,
something,
of course.
I have heard many times in my house, "Se nachtster." It becomes the night.
Mm.
Se
Okay.
nachtster. It becomes
Nachtzer.
the night, and it would make sense something like that here, because when it says it becomes the night, it's a terrible time, maybe of fear and so on. Wieder gules, again exile. You know, a very somber place, a very somber environment.
Okay, thank you. Makes
Thank
sense.
you.
Thank you.
Can I
Elaine,
ask
yes?
a question?
Just a moment. After
Yeah.
Elaine.
Yeah,
Elaine?
so that sentence also, I didn't quite understand. So you would translated it, it's the night, again exile. In other words, you feel
Yes,
feel that
yeah,
exile during the night.
yes, a time of fear, a time of somberness, you know.
Okay,
Thank you. Thank you, Morty. Yes, Leah.
Sure.
All right. The word minus means mine, but I always thought it was just mine.
No,
No.
no, mine,
No, it's
mine
always
is very.
minus.
Yeah, it's okay.
Wait, so there is no such thing as mine?
There is.
There is, of
So
course.
are you saying either one works?
No, it depends on the context, but they
Okay,
both
but
mean my.
it was part, I can't see it on the screen right now, but it had some zune mine.
No, it would have
Minus.
been
Zuninju mine.
Yeah, it could be, or it could be mines.
Yeah.
Could
A
be
kind
mines.
minds. That's what
Mines,
you
I
mean.
know,
yeah, it
I
could-
know, but
could be
you
mines.
cannot say
Oh,
zune
kind
mine.
mines.
It has to be minus.
No, in
No.
this context, it's
So
mines.
what was the
Oh,
minus
It's
here?
not minus, it's mines.
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 Oh,
Oh, okay.
mines.
I got it.
Okay.
Thank you. I got
Mines,
it.
eins, seins.
Mines. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Maurice. That was really beautiful.
Good. I'm glad you liked it.
Okay. So we are going back to the story where Benayahu caught Ashmedai and he brought him back to Shlomo HaMelech, and he got for him the worm, the shamir, to build the
The temple.
The temple. And Morty, I know that you wanted to add some things, that you had some comments.
Well, no, there was a comment in the story about Ashmedai taking over from Shlomo HaMelech
This
as
is
a
we
ghost.
didn't read it yet.
Okay, sorry.
We
We'll
didn't read
come
it
to
yet.
that then.
So,
I thought it was
I
interesting,
will
but
let you read this paragraph, and and then you can read and comment on it.
And what page are we on?
We are on page 75, and you will see the moment I share the screen with you. So. What happened here? Why did it go away?
I didn't do it.
Yeah, I know. I know, but one of them just, here it is. Shloime HaMelech. Okay, guys, let me.
Oh,
but
this
that's
is the new
Yingale
one.
Zingale.
I
That's the
know,
new
but
one.
I'm trying to get to the other one.
Ah,
And for some reasons, I don't know what happens. That's why I put Mariv on. Mariv, can you?
Yeah. Shlomo, what do you want?
I have no idea what happened.
Okay. I got it. Don't worry.
You sound like me and my daughter Marion. Marion says, and what did you do? What did you touch? What did you push?
No, I really don't know. It's like one just vanished. Okay.
75, you said?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, now hold on. I'm gonna make it bigger in a second.
Oh, I think I have it. No. No. I don't know. It's like he decided that he doesn't want to.
It's
Now
better.
we're on the page.
It's better.
Nehmt das Medaille und stellt weg ein Fuß auf der.
We're on the page.
You're on the page.
Bottom.
Where?
Four.
Oh, here I am.
4 rows before.
Ah, that's yours. Yeah.
1,
sorry.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Is it around here somewhere?
Where the dash is. Where the
No,
dash
no.
is.
We will do it, guys. We will do it.
Nehmt das Medaille.
We will do it from East Shloime HaMelech because it will make more sense.
Okay.
Okay? East
What?
Shloime HaMelech.
You have to tell me where it is. I'm just not fast enough to find it quickly. Where is it? Near the bottom?
The beginning of the paragraph.
It's already
Oh,
there.
here?
That's exactly this one.
Okay.
Okay, this one. So, Morty.
from
But it's, yeah.
Hot
So,
Schloime herabgenommen von ihm, the kite.
yes. No, it's Shloime HaMelech od Gad el
Ah,
Shamir. We are going
you know-
back a little bit because it makes more sense.
Yeah. My problem is that I am on my phone and there's a picture of you covering some of the writing, but anyway.
Oh, okay. Hold on. That's my problem.
By the way, I like that cursor.
Help, Morty.
Yeah.
The cursor is good.
Yeah, better than the other one. I mean, it's just easier to follow.
Okay, so whenever I will get into problems, Marie will do it. Okay, Morty, please. It's
Okay. I can, the first two lines are short, okay, because of the picture. Shloime HaMelech had gehad, okay. It's that Shloime HaMelech had gehad der Shmir. Now, when the King Solomon got the worm, the Shmir, hat sich genommen bauen der Beis HaMikdash. He started building the Holy Temple, the Beit HaMikdash. As is fertig geworden mit dem Bau, when he finished building it, hat sich getroffen, it turned out, as Shloime is amul gewein allein mit Nashmadi in ein cheder. It happened that Shloime, the king, was by himself alone with Ashmadi in a room. Demalt zogt zu ihm Shloime, groß haltenrisch. Then, at that moment, Shloime, in a high position, tells him, "Wus kennt ihr Schäden, mehr tun von alle anderen Menschen? What can you devils do more than other people?" Answered him Ashmadi. Ashmadi answered to him, Geh in Nemarup fin mir die Kite, go and take away the chain from me, mit was die hast mir gebunden, with which you tied me up, und give me dein Chosen, and give me your seal, was du trugst auf dein finger, that you hold in your hand, in your finger.
That you wear on
Azoi,
your finger.
ja, azoi will ich dir beweisen als an österlichen Chiddush. Then I will show you a very interesting news or strange news. Hat Shloime herabgenommen von ihm die Kite, so Solomon undid the chain from him und gave him sein Chosem and gave him his seal. Nehmt Ashmadi und stellt weg ein Fuß auf der Erde. So Ashmadi goes and puts one foot on earth und spart mit dem anderen von mit dem anderen Fuß and spread out his other foot und bis in den Himmel, up to heaven, and verschlingt und verschlingt sieht
No, it's supposed
Melech.
to be them. Them.
Ah, in
It's a
verschlingt dem,
problem with
and okay, and verschlingt dem Melech, and swallowed the king. Dennoch hat ihm ausgespien auf
Ausgespiegen.
ausgespiegen. Yeah, spit. And afterwards he spit him out auf a Merchak von über 400 Meilen in a faraway place of more than 400 miles. Bald danach, very soon after that, hat sich Ashmadi weggesetzt auf den Thron von Melech. Ashmadi sat on the throne of the king. Punkt wie wollte gewesen, just as if he were der Emeser Melech,
Hold
the
on.
real king.
Okay. Here we go.
Demalt sagt Shloime sein Barim Wertel. Then Shloime, the king, says his very well-known saying, Vus, I can't see the word.
Bleib.
Vus bleibt der Menschen übrig von seinem ganzen Protze? What stays, what remains from a person after his death? Was tut auf der Welt, that all the deeds that he did in the world. And that's a quotation from Kohelet, from the Book of Lamentations, first chapter, third paragraph. In Azoi is herumgegangen, nei v'nei über der Welt. And in that way, he went around all over the world. Bettelendik über die Tieren, asking for neduvim, for charity from door to door, a stickel Brot, a piece of bread, und gehalten in ein Sogen, and kept on saying, Ich, Kohelet, I, Kohelet, or Lamentations, bin gewein a Melech, was a king über Jerusalem, over Jerusalem, in Jerusalem.
No, Iber Israel in Jerusalem.
Iber Yisrael in Jerusalem. I was a king over Israel and Jerusalem. And that's another quotation from Kohelet. Hat sich so lang herumgewalgert. He wandered around for so long über der Welt, around the world, bis ist wieder zurückgekommen in Jerusalem, until he came back to Jerusalem, sorry, und reingegangen zu die Sanhedrin, and went inside of the Sanhedrin. We know what the Sanhedrin was, I think.
Okay, you know,
Sorry.
the
Umitim.
Sanhedrin. Okay, okay, finish it and I'll talk about the Sanhedrin.
Okay. Umitim, wohin ist gegangen, wherever he went, hat geseder übergechasset. He remembered again, ich bin Kohelet, I am Kohelet, Lamentations, a König über Yisrael und Jerusalem, a king over Israel and Jerusalem.
So thank you. And you will tell us what you wanted to say. So the Sanhedrin was a Jewish judicial and administrative body at that time. And it comes from the Greek word meaning to sit together. Sandrion, to sit together. So that's the Sanhedrin. So it was like kind of, you know, kind of a government at that time. Okay,
Probably
so
like a Congress.
like a Congress, yes.
Well, I thought
What did you want to tell us about this, you know, with
Well, no, it wasn't about this. There was a second section where I wanted to say something, but no, I think this is very clear. There's nothing here. The interesting thing is that, to me, how the writer ties up words from Kohelet and in other places from other sections of Torah into making a whole story.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, I see that I have Bonnie and then Elaine. Bonnie?
Okay, so it was, I think it was the last line in page 75. Rupgenommen.
Rupgenommen. He took off. He took away.
Yeah. So I thought you had translated it as untied, but
Well, he untied the chain.
Yes.
Rupgenommen, he took off the chain from Ashmadi.
Okay. So I guess
Rupgenommen is removed. Morty said the right translation. Perfect.
Yeah.
But Arup means how I just don't understand how it's constructed.
Rupgenommen.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Rupgenommen. Well, it's a combination really of two words. Arup, which means to take down, and genommen, which means take. So he took out. He took off.
Right.
Yeah. Right. That's probably a better word than taking off.
So it's
He
take
removed
down.
the chain. Take down, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Elaine?
Umatin is wherever?
Umatin, yeah, wherever.
Yeah.
But that was my question. Umatum and Vuhin.
So I would translate it as wherever he went, or Umetem Vihin. Umetem is wherever, and Vihin wherever also.
Okay, so it's sort of like an intensifier.
Umatum is
yeah.
everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere, and then Vuhin is anywhere that he would have gone.
Okay, everywhere and it's like everywhere and anywhere. They don't mean
Right.
the same exact thing. Okay.
Exactly. Okay. Thank you. Let's continue. Michael Fisman, can you continue, please? Michael, you are muted, Michael.
Okay. Hoe heeft men dan als die Sanhedrin?
Yes.
Als die Sanhedrin omgeheerd weer gezegd über Geseder, diezelfde Wörter, when the Sanhedrin heard that he repeats in order the same words, haben sie gesagt, they said, am Schugener halt nicht in ein übergassen diezelfde Wörter. A crazy person wouldn't keep repeating the same words. Etwas ist da nicht poshet. Something isn't straightforward, isn't simple here. Nomir then let us see Sie is Tucker der Emerson König. Let us see if he's really the true king. Sie nicht, heute not. Fragen Sie by Benyahu. So they asked this fellow Benyahu, sie is gewesen letztens beim König, if he was recently with the king. Antwortet and he answers as nein, no, he wasn't recently with the king. Schicken Sie noch der Malka und fragen Sie, so they sent for the queen and they asked her, sie der Melech is gewesen letztens bei ihr, if the king had recently been together with her. Sagt sie, so she says, ja, erst Nächten bei Nacht hat getan liegen bei mir. Only last night, even last night, he was lying with me. Fragen Sie die Chachomim, it must be fragen Sie die Chachomim.
Fragen Sie.
Fragen Sie.
They ask her.
Yeah.
No, fragen Sie die Chachomim. So the wise men ask her, hast du öfter dich eingeguckt in seine Füße? Did you perhaps look at his feet? And Malka, the queen, says, kommt zu mir in Socken auf die Füße. Oh, okay. He comes to me with socks on his feet. Und hat viele gewollt bei mir liegen, bis ich bin gerade gewesen nieder. And he came with socks on his feet, and he even wanted to lie with me when I was not pure, when I was menstruating, I assume. Hat viele gewollt liegen bei seiner Mutter, Bathsheba. He even wanted to lie with his mother, Bathsheba. Als die Chachomim haben das gehört, when the wise men heard that, haben sie eingesehen dem Emes. They realized what the truth was. Sie haben Dämmel zurückgegeben, Schleume die Geld. They gave the chain back to Solomon. Auf was es ist gewesen, ausgekritzt, der Schem am Vorrasch, on which was inscribed God's name. When wife them Poisum, and they also gave him back the seal of was es ist gestanden, der Schem, on which God's name was as well. When haben ihm wieder aufgesetzt auf sein Thron, and then they put him back onto his throne. Azoibald is wie Ashmodai hat das gesehen, as soon as Ashmodai saw this, is entloppen wo der Pfeffer wächst. Ashmodai ran away to where the pepper grows, far away.
It's a saying where the pepper grows. It means to the
Far
end of the
away.
world. Yeah, far away to the end of the world. And why is it important that he is coming with socks? Because
because the devil doesn't have regular feet. The devil has hen's feet.
Yes, yes, that's it. Yes, chicken feet, hen's feet. That's why it's important. Yes, and we will see it in the next story that we are reading as well. So yeah. Okay, thank you, Michael. Thank you. Barbara, will you finish the story for us?
Well, I'm going to pass because thank you.
No problem. Golda.
Thank you.
Golda.
Fine.
The Schleimer is it's gesessen auf sein Kaiser Hamalka Hamluche. And so King Solomon then sat on the seat of his land. Von deswegen hat auch noch Mörder gehabt bei Ashmedai. And even though he still feared Ashmedai, hat der Rebbe angeschrieben Shames. I'm not sure what that word is. Shin Mem
Names. names, but it means
Names.
in kind of holy names.
Oh, okay. Had the Rebbe, he then wrote the name, was hat aufgehangen über sein. You have to move it up.
Oh.
Über sein Bett.
Über sein Bett. Und bei Nacht hat weggestellt auf Wach. And at night and in the evening, he put up a Wach.
A guard.
A guard.
A guard. For
A
Solomon
watchman.
Heaton that would watch him. Also wie mir gefunden im Psuch, as we find in the special prayer. As allen Nacht haben 60 Leute getan Wachen überschleimen. As we found in the prayer that every night 60 people watched over King Solomon, and he gives you the portion in the Shir HaShirim. Gimel is the third portion in Zion. Machmis hat Meure gehabt waren Ashmedai, because he was afraid, very fearful of Ashmedai. So Gott sein bei uns und uns abbieten von all this days, and God us from everything bad.
Okay, thank you.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Elaine? Elaine, you're muted.
I'm sorry. In that paragraph, what is machmus? Machmus?
Because.
Because, okay, and if you scroll up, can you translate the line that's split between this page, starting, well, the whole there you
Was
have,
hat aufgehangen über sein Bett, that he hang over his bed.
oh, that hung over his, okay, got it, thank you.
Okay?
Thank you.
Okay, so we finished this story. Mariv, can you stop the
Nina?
share? Yes, yes, Maurice.
I just want to remind people that the use of the word Shem, which means name, but it has that specific connotation of God's names.
Yes.
And you know,
you don't say the word God, you say Shem.
Yes.
Shem.
So
Hashem.
it was
Hashem.
a tradition among
Hashem.
Let
the
him
name.
speak.
And that's why sometimes if they say, how are you? You say, Baruch Hashem. Blessed
Yes,
be
okay.
you.
Okay, but let Maurice finish.
Right. So these all-powerful names of God, we've read in the past, were used when women were in childbirth, that they would hang they would hang sheets around the woman's bed with all these names of God to protect the newborn from being stolen by all these evil spirits and so on. So the word Shem, it's not just a name, but these are names that were believed to have special supernatural powers. And also, you know, the whole tradition of a Baal Shem, the master of the name. That's not just any old name, it's the names of God. The Baal Shem, who supposedly had these tremendous powers to repel demons and devils and so on. So the word Shem has, you know, it's a loaded word. That's all.
Thank you, Maurice. Just wanted to tell you that Ivo,
What is the name?
just a moment, as a course about Jewish folklore. So
Yes.
check it, Ivo, and if you are interested, I think it's on Zoom. So if you are interested, Yiddish folklore. Yes, Golda.
I just wanted to say in relation to what you just said, when my cousin Isaac was born in Europe, and my aunt had several miscarriages, they found out as soon as the boy was born, they named him Saida, grandfather's, they were Galicianis, Saida, so that if the Malchim mothers would knock and say, who was born, they'd say, a Zaida.
Yeah.
A grandfather lives here, no
grandfather.
baby.
Yeah, well, Susan couldn't come on. She had problems with her computer, but that's the name of her husband.
That's right.
That's the name of her husband. So
Right.
it probably was given to him because of the same thing.
So that's to confuse the devil.
Yes, yes. So I'm telling you, it's. I think it's worth to listen to the. I'm not sure if it's for free or you have to pay for it, but you can check their site and see. Yes, yes, Cookie.
My father was called Alta because he was one boy with 8 girls, and 2 boys had died at birth. So the rabbis came from the surrounding villages and gave him the name Alta. So my father was called Reb Alta his whole life. And when my mother had lung cancer, she went to New Jersey where they were all, the ultra-Orthodox are. And they wouldn't even take her money unless they knew it was Shomer Shabbos earned. She had to prove who she was. And they gave her the name Alta. Geholfen wer Titan Bankis, if you know what I mean. But my father was called Reb Alta since he was 5 years old. Yeah, and he said to me, "I'm going to live to be a very old man." I said, "How do you know that, Papa?" He says, "Because the rabbis came in and blessed me and gave me the name Alta." And that's the same thing. Alta means old one, of course.
Yeah.
So,
thank you, Cookie. Morty?
Yeah, I just wanted to say that the story especially at the end, reminded me of Bashevis Singer's The Satan of Gorey, where a man who wants to have this girl makes himself pass as a devil, and that's how he has sexual relations with her, and is a whole story. This little passage where the Ashmadai laid with a woman, with a wife of Shlomo, and wanted to lay with her even when she was Nida, reminded me of that story.
Okay, thank you. It's a wonderful little book.
Can I ask something?
Yes.
It says Maaseh Buch. What is Buch? Maaseh?
Buch is a book.
Oh, a book.
The Maise book.
The
Maise book. Yeah,
The
it's a
book of
book.
Mises.
Yeah, the book of Mises.
A Bichel of Mises.
Of Mises, yeah. Narunski?
A Bichel of Mises?
Ja.
Ja, a bisschen Mises.
Mein Tata hat gehabt Bruder Abba. Der Name ist gewesen Abba.
Abba?
His father.
Okay. Okay, guys, so we read the story. Now we will read a children's story that is based on the same story that we finished reading just now. And it's one chapter, 2 chapters from Ingele Ringele. So just to give you the background. So Ingele is a small boy that wandered into a camp of gypsies. You are not supposed to say gypsies anymore, Roman. And one thing led to another. One of the gypsies gave him a ring that had magical powers. And this child goes from one place to another place and does wonders with his ring. Usually it correlates with either Jewish holidays or Jewish heroes, like Shlomo HaMelech or Shimshon or something like this, or, Hanukkah, Purim, the 1st of May is also there. Jewish or not Jewish, it's there. So this is Ingele Ringele. So let's see what he is doing. So let's see if I can share, and if not, no, I think I cannot share anything. It just vanished. So if you can share Mari Vingele Ringele, I will check later what went wrong with the sharing.
It's something on your computer. I don't think it's Zoom, so I
No,
can't.
no, it's not Zoom. It's the way I probably arranged it when
Yeah.
before starting class. It's yeah. So
You want
let's
to?
start. Yeah, we will read also from here. So the
I'm
Chicago
gonna make it
Wunderliche. So
bigger. I'll make it bigger while you're explaining.
okay, and we will ask Vinkl to read when it's bigger and everything. Okay, Vinkl.
Okay, but you know, even the way this is shaped on the page, that's like an amulet. That's a magic thing. It's kind of a triangle. And sometimes the triangle has the tip on the top and sometimes it's on the bottom. But when it's
And
like
also the sun, look at the
Yeah.
sun. Yeah.
But I think what the magical power is that when the wide part is at the top, it means that the bad luck is going to get smaller and smaller and smaller until
Now, but if you look at the, if you just lower it a little bit, it's beautiful. This is the Aleph Yud. And this is the Nun Gimel Ayin Lamed Ayin. It's beautiful, and it's so artistic. It's just beautiful.
Yeah, it is the graphics. So Ingala Ringala.
Yingele ringele.
Aleph, Yud. Now I see it. Nun Gimel.
Ayin Lamed Ayin.
And here you have the Reish Yud.
Nun Gimel
Nun
Ayin
Gimel
Lamed Ayin.
Ayin Lamed Ayin.
Right, and each letter has a little ring.
Yes,
It's
it has
so
a little ring.
beautiful.
Like rings everywhere. Ringalas
It
all
looks
over
like
the place.
musical notes to me.
So die
Okay, so start reading.
Die Chicago Wunderlache Geschichte von einer Ingela mit der Ringala. Was ist ausgewehen, wo nur a Heck und wo die Welt hat an Eck. So this is the curious and wonderful history of a little boy with a little ring, which is, and then I'm not sure Oiskaven, what that means. Oiskaven. Which
That he went.
Oh, which existed.
Yeah.
Was metim
At
is
the ends of the
ausgewähnt,
world.
what happened to him.
Oh, what happened to him? And also, so what happened to him even at the end of the world, or like the remote places in the hick towns, maybe? Vu nor a heck and where the world is like at the end of the world. So these like he went all over the place with his little ring. What happened to Die Chedushim was hat gesehen und als was mit ihm ist geschehen. So the marvels or the wondrous things that happened that he saw and everything that happened to him. Good for alle Kinder. It's good for all kinds of children. A viele for Größe, even big children. Nicht nur for Kleine, not just for the little ones. Voren die Meise, because the story is als eins a schöner, because the story is absolutely beautiful. Von Leon Elba, illustriert von Oren Gudelmann. It's written by Leon Elba and it's illustrated by Oren Gudelmann from Farlag Matunos.
What does
Matunes. Okay.
What does
So,
it mean?
What is
presents?
Printed
Farlag
by
The publisher. The
print-
publisher.
publisher.
And then Matunos
Printed
means
by
gifts, right? So the word in Hebrew, it means gifts.
Yes.
Yes,
it is.
that's right.
Okay. So continue a little bit. Very
Okay.
good. Can you continue a bit?
Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to find it on mine. Okay. Yeah, I printed it out. I'd like to, okay.
Okay.
So, Gate Ingela Ringala zum Melech in Palatz. So Yingala Ringala goes to the king in the palace. was auf jener Seite, the palace which is on the other side of the river. Geht und tracht. He goes and he thinks. Was für a kluger König Shloima is. What kind of clever king Solomon is. Der König was auf jener Seite muss nicht sein so klug. The king on the other side of the river must not be as clever wie Shlomo, as Shlomo is. Nor vet kommen, vet zen. But he's going to come and he will see. Adraba, vet ba yenem König auf Chikavis fregen die Retinish. Certainly, why not? He's going, he'll ask curious questions.
No,
He'll
out of
ask riddles.
curiosity, he will ask that king, the other king.
Oh, okay, I see. Out of curiosity, he will ask the other king riddles, the same riddles.
The riddles?
Die Malka Sheva hat gefragt ba Shlomo. He'll ask the same riddles that Queen of Sheba had asked Solomon. Vet sie vet ze kennen treffen. See if he can guess the answers or not. See it. Und as vet nit treffen, vet sagen zu ihm. And if he can't guess the answers, he will say to him, Nu und du Ingela Ringela weißt die Retinish? He'll ask, well, what about you, Ingela Ringela? Do you know the riddles? And he will answer, vet entfern. Avada weise. Of course I know. Adonai König.
Adoni König.
Your Lord the King, or my Lord the King. As ich wollte nicht wissen, wollte ich nicht gefragt. If I didn't know, I wouldn't be asking.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Vinkl. Hilda, you are with us?
Almost. Okay. Wird der König sagen, nu, to zog, wird Ingle sagen, was weißt du? Weißt du mir der Fall geben? Adoni König.
Okay, so translated. Wird der König sagen?
The king will say, so tell me. Yingele will say, what do you know? What will you give me for that?
Yes.
Adoni König, Lord King. The king will ask, tell, what do you want?
Yeah, was willst du?
Was willst du? What do you want for that? Is that right?
Yes.
Yes. So Yingele says,
Wird Ingele sagen, yes, okay.
Give me das Pfeifele. Give me the is it the pipes? The pipes?
No, איך אומרים משרוקית?
The whistle.
Whistle. Okay. Give me the whistle. Mit was du rufst Arois, die Machshefim. Machshefim is what?
Machshefim.
Machshefim is
the devils.
No, not devils. Sorcerer.
The witches.
Sorcerer. Machshef is a sorcerer. Machshefes is witches.
Witches.
Okay. So give me das Pfeifele, give me the pipes, is it?
The whistle,
Whistle, with which you call with which you call out the Machshefim. What did you say it was?
Sorcerer.
The sorcerer. Un Machshefot, and the women's
Witches,
sorcerers.
witches.
Von Zoibo Insel, from the Magic Island.
Yes, yes.
Wird der König sagen, so the king will say.
So just a moment, let's stop here because I see that Elaine wants to ask something.
Yeah, go back. Is Machshefim, is that plural?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorcerers, sorcerer,
Sorcerers
and
and
witches.
witches.
Okay.
Also, the witches are plural.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Okay, because he said sorcerer. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
It's a Hebrew plural ending.
Yeah.
Okay, so go on, Hilda.
Das Go Yingele. Yeah, das Go Yingele. What does Go mean in this?
That's all? That's all, Ingele?
Ah, right. Okay. Is that all, Yingele? Efsho, willst du noch etwas? Perhaps you want something more. Wird Yingele sagen, Yingele will say, ich will, als du sollst sein, gut zu den Volk. I want you to be good to the people. Aber der König is schlechter. Wird sagen, however, the king is bad, and he will say, nein, das kann ich dir nicht tun. That I cannot do for you. Und mit
Kas. Anger.
Yes, and with anger, sich Häufton von our Häupton von Tron, and with anger he stepped down from the throne.
No, he will raise from the throne. Häupton. He will rise.
All right.
He will get up from the throne.
Get up from the throne.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Hilda. Who do I have here? Just a moment. Luisa. Luisa, can you continue?
Yeah, thank you. Und Ingele Ringele wird ihm nicht sagen, and Ingele Ringele will not tell him, was die Retenischen seinen. I don't know what retention is.
Riddles.
Oh, riddles, okay. What the riddles are, und wird weggehen zurück zum König Schleime, and he will go back to King Shlomo, and unhören wieder sein Chochme, and hear again his wisdom, und sehen wieder sein Großkeit, and see again his greatness. Ja, yes. Und wird nicht vergessen zu beten bei Schleumen, and he will not forget to ask of Schleume, sollt ihm weisen sein Wundering, and that he should show him his wonder ring. Borim, der Seide.
Warum?
Because, right?
Yes. Boren, that's right.
Because der Seide hat ihm euch erzählt, because the grandpa also told him, as Shloime HaMelech hat gehabt a wundering, that Shloime HaMelech used to have marble ring, or magical ring, right? Mit welchen als Ding in der Welt gekannt ton, with which he could do everything in the world. Früher, earlier, as is given mit der Malke Sheva, before when he was with a Queen Sheva, Shiva bat Shloimen came Shlomo.
No, by Shloimen is etzel, Solomon.
Hat Gor vergessen, so he completely forgot to beten by him the ring a cookton. So he completely forgot to ask him to let him see the ring, right?
Yes.
Wird over by him sein noch einmal, and when he gets close to him one more time again, wird schon nicht vergessen. He will not forget. Und wird euch proven, and he will prove, I suppose.
Try.
Welcher Ring, which ring, can oft ton mehr Wunder, can do more wonders? Seiner sie Schloimes, his or Schloimes, or the one from Shlomo.
Okay, thank you, Louisa. The next paragraph is Bob's. Bob?
What the Zoe is Ingela gegangen und hat getracht. Mit der Mol der hört eine Schreit von hinten. So Ingela left and he thought, and then suddenly he heard a shouter scream from behind him. Ani Shloime, ich bin Shloime HaMelech. I am Shloime. I'm Shloime Solomon the king.
If you remember the previous story also, Solomon is going and crying, I am Solomon.
Yes, Solomon has a tough time with these guys. He's always. What's Solomon? Ingela hat gleich gleich
immediately.
Yes, immediately. Der kennt das Call. He immediately recognized the voice as es is Shlomo HaMelech, that it's Solomon the king. Nur dreht sich a cook ton, and he turned and took and looked at him. There he sees as es is Goinit Shlomo, that it's not Shlomo, Goinit there, not him. Welchen hat gesehen sitzendig auf den Thron in der glasenem Palaz mit der Krone auf den Head. It is not him who's sitting there on the throne in the glass palace with a crown on his head. Wer schreit, wer denn schreit das? Who's screaming, right?
Yes, who is screaming, yeah.
Schreit.
Right is good, yes.
Ja. Etwas a Bettler, perhaps some certain beggar. Beggar. Was is Schreck zu gucken Oifim, who's afraid to look at him. Aber der Bettler hört nicht auf zu schreien, but the beggar did not stop screaming. Ani Shloime, I am Shloime. I am Shloime, ich bin Shloime HaMelech. I'm Solomon the king. Ringela. Avada Meshigana. Of course, a crazy one. Welche hat sich eingerät, who's speaking to himself.
No, eingerät, he convinced himself. That he convinced himself.
Convinced himself. As is as is this that he is Shlomo Melech, that he is Shlomo the Melech, the king. I'll be at 9, but no. Ist fort Shlomo Kol. He is just Shlomo's voice.
Fort it is בכל זאת.
Indeed.
Luisa.
In spite of this.
No,
After
בכל
all.
זאת.
After
it
all.
Is after all,
after
maybe.
all.
Yeah, assuredly.
Yeah, assuredly, it's the voice of Solomon.
Wendet sich in Ingele und kann nicht verstehen. But yeah, seriously. So and Ingele wondered and couldn't understand.
Okay, Bob, let me stop you here because that's a very good place to stop, and you will continue reading it because it's still your passage. You will continue reading it at the beginning of next week, okay? That's fine, because it's a good place to stop here, and I see that people raised their hands, so thank you, Bob. You will continue from there. So, Feidu.
Yeah, I had a question on the previous page about the Glezerner Palace. I don't know if anyone has an image in their mind of what that palace looked like. Was it really glass? There were a lot of windows, or could it possibly be that it was a glazed palace and like it had like a golden glaze over the outside?
I mean, it might be like a crystal palace in the imagination.
Yeah, it's in his imagination because it's not the temple was not.
These are just stories.
Yeah, it's just in his imagination. So.
I talk.
Yes, you can talk, Cookie.
The word eingeprüft. You said the word that word threw me was a couple of paragraphs back, was like try. I thought probier is to try. I never heard the word eingeprüft for try.
Okay, but that's another word. What can we do?
It's a synonym. Don't. It's
just another word, Cookie. Yeah.
Okay, eingeprüft. Okay.
It's just another one. Okay. Luisa?
Yeah, because it could also be translated as indeed.
Indeed, maybe, yeah. Indeed. I'm sorry, but certain words I know, it comes to me usually in Hebrew, and sometimes I don't do the switch quick enough. So, but that's why there are some other Hebrew speakers.
To do things pretty quickly, Nena.
No, but sometimes I get stuck. So, yeah. So we will continue with Ingele and his adventures. And, it's from time to time, we need something like an easy read. And that's an easy read. You don't have to prepare too much for it. It's a children's.
It was very clever of you to have this first and Vinkl second. I applaud you for your selections.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. After that, we will do something more taxing. But right now we can,
No, you have to do things for everyone's ability to give everyone a chance.
So now we can. Marif, thank you. I'm sorry. It's probably the way that I put it on. I don't know.
You want to stay and try and figure it out?
Sorry?
You want to stay and I'll try and figure it out with
Oh,
you?
no, I know what happened. I know, I have an idea what happened, so, yeah.
I just
So,
want to say, I actually could follow. I could almost follow this. So
you know, I wanted to, I'll send you a passage to read, okay? I'll send you a passage. So, Maurice,
Okay,
yes.
but, you know,
Yeah.
the children's ones, that's about where I can almost cope with it.
But you know,
Marie,
little by little.
Yeah, yeah. I couldn't.
Marie, I wonder how your cursor, I mean, your cursor is so easy to follow. And
Well,
I don't know, I guess
mine is a white cursor. Mariv is a black cursor. I will look how to change it from white to black, and I will
well,
see if I
one
can
is a
do it.
point. Well, yours is black, but hers is a pointer, and yours is like a cross.
I will see what I can do if I can
Okay,
change it.
okay, a großen Dank.
Okay.
A großen
Okay.
Dank.
Maurice wanted to say something.
Yeah, I just had I know that in the original Meisterbuch, one of these fantastical stories was an account of I think it was either a demonic possession or a dybbuk, and there's an exorcism, which people believed in those days. But I don't know if it's in the version, if it's in the edition that you've used, but
There are many, there are
I think
many.
dozens of stories.
Yeah, there are lots of stories there. Yeah, so maybe one of
I
them.
think
Naronsky?
the story that that Morty was talking about by Shalom Aleichem is a classic, and it's got a little bit of everything and a lot of some things about how the devil, how this man just gets inside the devil and takes care of this. I think she's a widow, the woman.
I think you're talking about something else, because Morty talked about the Satan from Gori, which is Bashevi Zinger.
I meant singer. I didn't mean
Okay.
Shlomo. I meant singer.
Okay.
I apologize.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna find it because that's really a great story.
It's a wonderful book, and it's the first book that really made Bashevi Zinger. That's what catapulted him into, because it's a wonderful book. So if you have time, if you have time, you can read so many things, if you have time.
I used to have a T-shirt. It said, "So many books, so little time."
I know. It's kind of, you want to read this and this and that and that.
This was a lot of fun.
There was a librarian at the Central Library in New York City who had a T-shirt which said that in Yiddish. It said, "Azoi viel Bücher, nur gezählte Tage."
Yeah.
When I saw that, I flipped out.
You should have asked her. I want it. Bonnie, next time maybe you can read from I can send you a passage and you can read also from this.
I'm not sure. I'm leaving for Portugal next Tuesday. So
that's nice. Where in Portugal?
Lisbon, Porto, and also I think it's Belmonte, the Jewish town that was a Jewish town. So we're going to a Jewish museum.
I wasn't there. I was in Lisbon and Porto. I loved Porto. So you will have fun. Okay.
I think so.
Anyway, you see, Morty connected from Peru. You can connect from Portugal. No problem.
I'm going to try. I'm going to try.
Don't stress. Don't stress.
We're going to be running around like Michigan is that day.
What's the time difference? What's the time difference?
I don't know. I think maybe 8 hours or something like that.
No, 7. 7 with us. 7 with Houston.
Okay, so
7 with Houston. So
yeah.
Anyway, no, I'm kidding, Bonnie. Have a wonderful time. And
thank you. But not the vacation. I would love to read. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No problem.
Okay. See you all. But no, actually, I think I'm leaving that night. I might be on it. Okay, but I don't want to prepare anything.
Yeah, because if you're leaving that night, you will be running around. Yes, Golda?
Yeah. Thanks, Minna.
Yeah,
welcome. You're welcome. See you all next week. Be healthy.
You too.
Bye.
Thank you.
Good night.